Hello there, friends, and happy Monday. Thanks for checking in with us on ABC 24 Weather Impact Now. It is the show that is all about weather. For 30 minutes, there's nothing else like it in the Mid-South, so we are so excited that you've chosen to join us. We have a lot to talk about here. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. We are here every day, Monday to Friday at 6:30 to explain to you not only what's going to happen with the weather, but why it's happening. And we sometimes show you some cool things that we've spotted around the world as well when it comes to the weather. But we always start with a deep dive on the local forecast. And let's get right to it. And your next big weather impact, and what we're tracking right now, is the fact that rain is going to be returning. We've been mostly dry today. We'll stay mostly dry for Tuesday and Wednesday, but temperatures do climb. We get back to the 80s. We were there today. We're going to be there for the next couple of days. Again, mainly dry for this moment, but rain chances do return. You know what they say, April showers? Well, they're going to come in essentially right on time for the first couple of days of April, which, believe it or not, is on Wednesday. So we are almost to the start of a new month. Here's what we're tracking. There could be a couple of sprinkles here or there for the next few days. I don't think there's any major rain that's going to impact you if you work outside or you're doing something outside. Now through Wednesday, for the most part, it's going to be fine. There could be a sprinkle somewhere, but nothing too serious. Watch what happens on Thursday, though. We start to get this system get organized, and we get some moisture that starts to return in from the south. So we got a few things going on here. We got moisture and southerly wind coming in off the Gulf, so that's providing some of that moist air that rain chances need to develop. Then we've got this cold front that's going to start to set up back to the west. That provides the lift that the storms need to start rising. So we are going to have a chance for some showers, maybe a rumble of thunder on Thursday. And then as we roll into Friday, kind of the same situation. The front still not here, so we're still going to be in that open sector where showers could develop. So I think Thursday and Friday is going to be more off and on rain. Probably not going to rain all day, but there will be some showers. And then Saturday is when that front actually gets to Memphis and we get more of a line of heavy rain, maybe some thunder that develops through the day on Saturday and into Saturday night. Right now, I'm not finding any indication that nothing here would be too severe. This is not looking like a big-time severe weather concern. Of course, we always have to watch that as we get into April. I think this would be more of a rain threat with maybe a rumble of thunder. To my eye, it's not looking like anything serious at this point, but of course, we'll keep you updated as we roll into severe weather season. Certainly some much needed rain. We're looking at about an inch, maybe an inch and a half or two, depending on where you are. But to be honest with you, while this will help the drought, we need a lot more rain where this is going to come from. Most of us are still in a pretty bad drought. Going back several months, even to late November, early December, we've not seen as much rain as we should each of those months. Yes, we've had some rain. Even had some snow and ice in there. But when you melt that down and get it into the ground, it's not enough to keep the ground moist. If you dig down a little bit, it's dry. I've heard of a lot of people saying they're trying to get gardening going and the ground is just so dry. It's almost like cake when you try to dig in. So they're having some issues there. We need the rain. We're going to get a little bit of it, but we need a lot of it. Rainfall tracker, this is over the last 3 months. Memphis has seen 9.5 inches of rain. We usually see over those 3 months 14.5 inches. So we're running about 5 inches below normal for rainfall for the last 3 months. And yes, we need to make up those 5 inches, but when you go months with a drought, you actually need more than that to get out of those drought conditions. So to get that drought to go away, we need a lot of heavy rain to come in. This will help, but it's not going to completely end that drought. So you're likely still going to be watering those plants if you're trying to get some in the ground. Turned into a pretty warm afternoon. We started with clouds, but we ended with sunshine. 77 in Memphis right now, 82 in Tunica, 84 Clarksdale, 77 in both Dyersburg and in Corinth. Compared to this time yesterday, it's about 5 degrees warmer than we were at about 6:30 on Sunday night. Had a couple of sprinkles early today, but again, nothing too serious. Hardly anything to make you wipe your windshield, but there were some sprinkles earlier. Radar nice and clear right now. And like I mentioned, we did have some clouds early today. Even those have cleared out. So not even hardly a cloud in the sky, just some light, friendly, puffy clouds here or there. And whatever cloud cover is left is going to continue to move out. Notice, though, way down to the south, down near Jackson, Mississippi, we're starting to get some of that southerly breeze in there. Just enough moisture to get some of those afternoon showers going. That entire warm and moist air mass is going to continue to move to the north. That's what's going to put us in more of a chance to see some rain and some shower activity for the next few days. We made it to 80 degrees today, above the average of 69. Morning low was 63. That is well above our normal morning low, which is 48. We've been running pretty above average here for the last several days. Looks like we'll stay that way for tonight and tomorrow. A few clouds overnight, very slight chance of a raindrop, but most areas dry. 66 going to be your low tonight. Again, a couple of clouds around. 64 in Corinth tonight and in Oxford, 66 in Dyersburg, 65 in Forest City, and 66 in Tunica and Clarksdale. Tomorrow going to be pretty similar to today, maybe a degree or two warmer. We start off in the 60s with some cloud cover, and then more sunshine develops as the day goes on. So the sunshine, the warm breeze, that's all going to combine together to kind of warm us up a little bit. We'll get back to the low and mid 80s tomorrow. So again, a little warmer than it was today, and just a very, very slim chance of a sprinkle. I threw in a 10% there in the afternoon. I wouldn't be surprised to see a couple of raindrops, but really in general, the odds of any notable rainfall pretty slim. Here's a closer look at the hour-by-hour radar. Again, as we go through today, we're going to remain dry. Tonight also looking pretty dry, but you see that right there tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. A couple of very isolated sprinkles, just some spits on the radar. That would just be a couple of raindrops, probably not even enough to make you wipe your windshield, but especially in North Mississippi tomorrow, there could be a few isolated showers. And then the same thing as we get into Wednesday, very slight chance of some isolated showers Wednesday afternoon, 3 or 4 o'clock, a couple of sprinkles around, but I'm not really expecting any significant rainfall for the next few days. Tomorrow, like I mentioned, looks pretty nice. We'll see sunny skies, a couple of clouds, a little breezy though. 86 in Blytheville and Mark Tree, also 86 in Helena, West Helena. We'll get to 84 in Senatobia, 82 for Corinth, 83 in Ripley, Holly Springs, and in Oxford. Very nice and warm tomorrow in West Tennessee. 86 in Covington, 85 for Brownsville and Alamo, 83 tomorrow in Memphis. Again, most of us seeing some sunshine. It is going to stay a little bit breezy tomorrow, though, as we go into the afternoon, especially. We get a little bit more of that southerly flow that kicks in. Gusts could be up to 25 or 30 miles an hour. And they'll probably remain a little gusty through this week as that cold front starts to approach. So just expect kind of a warm southerly breeze for the next few days. Now, the rain is not here yet, but as it comes in later this week and into the weekend, you want to be able to keep an eye on where the rain is. So you can scan that QR code right there, open your phone's camera and just point it at the screen. You'll get a little yellow link that pops up. That's going to take you to a link to download our app for free for your phone or for your smart TV. The cool thing about it is, even if you don't have a cable subscription or a satellite subscription, you can download our app for free on your Roku, Fire TV, Apple TV, Samsung. You can watch the news there anytime you want. You can watch our extended weather coverage. Or you can also just watch the radar. We've got some music on there. It goes county by county to show you where the rain is and where it's going. And it's up 24/7, 365. So again, be sure to check out that ABC 24 Plus app for your phone or for your smart TV. 7-day forecast looks like this for Memphis and the Mid-South. Very nice tomorrow, 83. Clouds in the morning, turning more sunny by the afternoon. Pretty much the same story for Wednesday, 83 degrees. Slight chances for sprinkles, but most of us Tuesday and Wednesday look dry. Lows in the 60s. Thursday starts off dry, but by Thursday evening, Thursday night, we will start to see some of those showers creep in, and then those will continue off and on into Friday. Now, I think for Thursday and Friday, it's going to be more of an off and on rain chance. Saturday is going to be more of the heavier rain that comes in. So Saturday evening, Saturday night, that cold front gets to us. We get that line of heavy rain and some thunderstorms. Again, right now, my eyes are not seeing anything that looks severe. We'll keep an eye on it, though. I certainly expect a good dose of rain Saturday evening, though. This does clear out for Sunday, though, which is good. Easter looks great, sunny and cooler, back to the 60s. But even with the dry weather and the sunshine, expect a little mud on Easter for those Easter egg hunts. We'll stay sunny next week, high of 66 as we start off on Monday. So that's the latest forecast as things stand right now. More of a typical spring pattern with the ups and downs and even some chances for storms. We'll keep an eye on that, and we'll keep you updated. But now that we've looked ahead, we want to take a second to look back and remind you about an anniversary tomorrow, March 31st, marking 3 years since a string of tornadoes hit the Mid-South. 14 people were killed when tornadoes hit Wynne, Covington, and McNairy County. Several other tornadoes and high wind gusts caused damage around the area. For some, the cleanup and recovery is still ongoing, like in Wynn, where the new high school is expected to open later this year. We're taking a look back at the science of the storm and the devastation that's caused. We'll also check in on some of those communities that were hit hardest. You can join us tomorrow night right here at 6:30 for a full recap on March 31st, 2023, right here on ABC 24 Weather Impact Now, streaming right here on TV and on that ABC 24 Plus app. All right, coming up, meteorologist Kit Thomas has a look at that upcoming cold front this weekend. We'll also take a look back to 2025. It's almost been a year since those tornadoes. More Weather Impact Now coming up right after this.